Alrighty, Gurus, on to matchup number 5 featuring Egan and Neil. This is a great matchup, one that I look forward to every year because I think these two have very similar strategies. Very sneaky, very sneaky. And I like both of them. And I like both of their teams. So, I like this matchup. I love this matchup. But maybe Neil can help out, Egan get a tight end or figure out how to get a sleeper tight end because I still haven't figured out who this Munt character is. Maybe Jake or Johnny or any of the Minnesota fans can help me out and giving me some insight on him if he's really that good or is Neil just playing with me and putting somebody in there that I have no idea. But I love it either way. So I'm actually going to watch some of the game this week, Minnesota game this week, to kind of get an eye on this character. So Neil, help Egan out on getting a sleeper tight end because he definitely needs it after that trade that he did. So we need to help him out on that. So I know he got a tight end in that trade, but it's not looking too good, especially after you traded McBride. I think that was a crucial trade there and a key moment and turning point in Egan's season early on so far. But I digress. I would like to go into, like I promised, the remaining schedule for the Giants so you guys can stream them against them defensive-wise. So Week 9, the Giants play Washington. Week 10, they play Carolina. 11, they unfortunately have a bye. So that would be a success for the Giants fan base. So Neil, you can be okay. Alex, you can be okay. And you guys can sleep well that week. But the following week, you guys play Tampa, baby. So let's go. Week 13, Dallas. Week 14, New Orleans. And then week 15 is Baltimore. So if you guys have any of those teams that you guys want to stream on the latter half of the season against the Giants, you guys are welcome. All right, on to the matchup. I love how Neil substituted Zamir and put B-Rob in that place. I don't think Zamir definitely performed how he should have. I definitely was a product of his underperformance last week in another league. So I definitely felt his pain on that. Love being hurt is going to be crucial for Neil. I think he can definitely find a quarterback to put in place until then. I think Neil stays afloat, though. I think Neil is the owner and the player that I think that can make the right moves to stay afloat until Love gets back. So CeeDee Lamb is a wide receiver 1 every year, or a wide receiver 1 candidate every week, and it's going to ball out this week like he always does. So not too worried with that. I think Rachaad White, though, is definitely going to be worked in our offense a little bit more this week just because against Detroit, I feel like we're going to be playing behind. So he is a valued pass catcher at the backfield. So I think that works out for Neil this week, especially for PPR purposes. So I like his team. Love Daniels for Egan. I love that he's playing New York for obvious reasons this week. So he will eat. He has the possibility of definitely cracking the top 5 quarterbacks this week in his performance. Could freaking ball out. I mean, the sky's the limit for this guy. Huge fan of his in real life. So, I mean, you're playing the Giants this week. He's going to eat. Bijan, tough matchup against Philly. I think, though, he still gets his. He's Bijan Robinson. But I think Philly has an answer for him, though. I think Philly is stout up front on the defensive side of the ball and can definitely compete with Atlanta's offensive line, which is not bad, but it's going to be a game won in the trenches for sure. This game is definitely going to be a big boy game. So, San Francisco looked good defensively for Egan. I mean, easily could be a defensive 1 on a weekly basis as well. I mean, but they just looked damn good. They looked really good. Fred Warner is playing lights out. as a linebacker, just tremendous ball. So I really, really am a fan of their defense. Really like what they got going on for them. But Neil wins 134-122. 134-122. Neil over the Eaganator. On to the next and final matchup.